What's up, YouTube? DalkielDamion coming at you live from a pre-recorded episode. Somewhere in a hidden underground facility where we were hoping to avoid the zombie virus. And so far, only one person is not affected by it. Well, I am here again to play another playthrough of this game called Lunar Eclipse. However, this video is going to be censored. We are going to play it with the censors on and play it normal. So let's click the button. This game is worth it. This game is worth a second playthrough, and we're gonna play it. Okay, so let's do it. So it shouldn't take as long. The demo is very short, to be honest with you, except we had a long time because we were first trying to learn all the puzzles. I have all the puzzles down, I have all the passwords and codes, but we're gonna play it normal, like pretend like it's our very first time playing it. Okay, so this is our main character, and you'll learn her name later, and if I mispronounce her name again, I'm sorry. I'm not good with names. It should be easy, but you know. Oh, my head. Where is everyone? I don't know. Mom? Sophia? Everything feels blurry, like a dream. Where's my towel? I don't know. Where is your towel? Ah, here it is. ... Okie dokie then. It feels smaller. Or did I get bigger? That's weird. I need to look around. So here we have the interaction button. So to interact with the environment and objects around Ealish, use the E key. If you see the E prompt near an object, it means you can interact with it. So you'll see this right here. It's pretty cool. Like I said, this game is really good. E. Okay. But anyway, so this is her. This is our character. She's got a Towel Nova on. So if you, like I said, now here's the tab button. The tab button. Pull up the little wheel here, and then you could go. So far, the demo doesn't have anything you can combine. Over here is kind of like your collectibles, the things that we're going to be finding in the game. Outfits. There's only 2 achievements unlocked, not implemented on this. We're going to find plushy toys and a poster, and this is our outfit that we currently have, and we'll find a poster later on. And then you have your backpack where she has a towel just like Jody in the Killing Antidote. Oops, wrong button. Tab. Then you have this where you have your reports, your notes, your diaries, and your guide. And anytime you forget something, you can come to the guide and click any of these options and to remind yourself of what to do and how to do it. So that's pretty cool. All right, so this, and then you have, so see, she's got, even underneath, she's got her clothes on, so no worries. Fully clothed. So you got your C for squat. So you're gonna sneak around. Shift is to sprint. Spacebar is to dodge backwards. So, oh no, what's this here? A touch panel. Nothing special. Okay. E. How long have I been asleep? I honestly don't know. I haven't learned all that yet. the demo only goes so far. So we look around. And I was goofing around with the... So to move the numbers, it's just, you know, WADE. And then escape to back out. There's always someone here. Always. And now, no one. Maybe I just missed something. Or did something miss me? I do like the fact that when she interacts with stuff like that, the little avatar pops up and it shows her facial expressions and stuff, whatnot. So this room has 4 cameras in the corner, so people were watching me sleep in this thing, which is in where, you know, a cryo chamber or... Yeah. Interesting, isn't it? It is. The door won't open. Well, why not? Well, why would it? Didn't I just say that? I don't know. Why would it? It's a door. Good thing I have a plan B. The mighty and terrifying red lever. Mom always said, when in doubt, pull. So maybe she didn't mean this situation. Well, if you can't get out, well, let's give it a whirl. All right, now let's go. We're out of here. Haha. Haha, what? Of course, the door just won't open. Well, why wouldn't it? Well, then, time for plan C. Which I totally don't have. And yet, I can't shake this feeling that I forgot something. But how can you forget anything? There's nothing in here. There's nothing hiding in your little sleepy chamber thingy. But alas, if you look up, there's symbols on the ceiling. Oh my. Well, what, pray tell, can that be? So you come around here, and you come up to this thing, and you hit E. What does it mean? I honestly don't know. Well, I do know, but I didn't know. There's the symbols that are on here correspond with the symbols on the ceiling. So you got 7, 4, blank, blank. The symbols have dots, so you count the dots, and that's how you get the number. So see there, that's like a horseshoe looking thing, or not a horseshoe, but a wishbone. That's over here, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the other one is that funny looking thing right there. And if you count the dots, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the code for the door is 7459. Oh no, we did it. Now, I mentioned before that she's always breathing really heavy, so I don't know why. Uh-oh. That's right, I forgot this stuff. We already covered this. Selection wheel. To open the selection wheel, hold the tab button. Move the mouse in the appropriate direction to select the desired menu. Press the tab to confirm your choice, which we already covered. But yes, this is an incubator room. So we were in an incubator. Why we were in an incubator is still a mystery to me. I do not know the answer to that question yet because we haven't played the whole game yet. So this is the incubator observation room. Come in here and she sneaks around. I still find it funny that she's like puts her hands up. She's just cautiously sneaking around. There's absolutely nobody around. So here you have a locker. It has a keypad. We got a, well, not a keypad, but you know. numbers you have to figure out. And it's got a symbol of a doggy on it, which I found later. You'll find that later on. We could probably open it right now, but we're not going to because we're playing the game. So you snoop around and then you go, oh. She goes, what is it? Well, gee, I don't know. It looks like 4 numbers to me. I don't know what it looks like to you or what she's thinking. They're numbers, silly. And then you can like look around. And then it's got monitors. So someone was obviously watching her, monitoring her. Subject status, Project Nova. Project Nova, that's us. Ealish, gender, female, stabilization level 56%. Ugh, that's not very good. Stability remains largely unchanged, fluctuating between 50 and 60. The following side effects have been observed. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Pronounced muscle weakness, slowed cognitive and sensory responses, impaired reflexes, potential speech impairments, difficulty with articulation or formulating thoughts. What? This is about me. Muscle weakness, delayed reactions. Yeah, sure. And yet here I am up and making jokes. The tank was cozy and all, but I'm not a pickle. I love that line. So, looking at my reflection, seems like my shape got a little upgraded. So obviously she was asleep for a very long time, doesn't realize that she has, matured into, and see, that's the part I don't get. How long was she really in the chamber? I don't know. That's supposed to be revealed later on. Alicia's entry, age 9, number 1, sweet awakening. Today I was welcomed after waking up in the incubator. It was so funny that I'm still smiling. When I opened my eyes, the first thing I saw was Sophia. She was standing right in front of my capsule, holding this huge pink ribbon and waving it around like she was about to throw a party. Cool. We like parties. Audio recording number 1. Coffee for Eve. Sophie, hey, how is she today? Eve, no changes. Sophie, I see. How are you holding up? I brought you a cup of coffee. Though considering our situation, even regular coffee feels like a luxury now. But what is the situation? We don't know yet. You're right, Sophia, which makes it taste twice as good, doesn't it? Ahaha. Yeah, that's true. Eve, it's almost 4 years now since we put Ealish in the incubator, isn't it? Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring it up. I know how hard this is for you. It's okay. We're all in this together. Anyway, thanks for the coffee. You should get some sleep. It's late. It's been a tough day. But I'll stay and monitor her a bit longer. Just don't stay up all night. I'll try. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. What? 4 years? Oh, no. This has to be a mistake. It must be. They couldn't have kept me in there in the incubator for that long, right? 4 years? My body, it changed during that time. I'm taller now. My features are more mature. I don't look like myself anymore. It's kind of scary. I really hope they had a good reason for this. And these zombies, I wonder, is it all connected? Again, second playthrough. Where did we just read everything? How in the hell did she know about zombies when we didn't even know about zombies? Where did the zombies come from? There was no dialogue for that. Guess she's super smart. Right? Yeah. But she's breathing really heavy though, man. So we're gonna, I want to touch it. Okay, wait. Can she interact? Nope, she doesn't. So she can interact with the keypad. I want to touch this time. Let's see what happens. Oh, come on. What's the point of these red levers if they don't even work? Decoration? Or is this some fancy design choice? Alright, guess I'll have to find another way. Oh well, at least the keypad is still working. But how am I supposed to know the code? They never told me. Or did they? Maybe I just forgot. I should think. There's got to be a clue somewhere around here. Okay, see, I did not do that in the other version. I wanted to, but I didn't. So I'm glad I did it here. So we already know the code. 9956 was written on the computer. Post-it note. Weehaw! Alright. Of course, I wonder if that dialogue would be different now that if we went back to the computer and she would say, what is it? She probably would say, oh, it's the code or something. Yep, shift is to run. Yep, we've already covered that. Thank you. Oh no, not this way. No one's here, and I don't need to be here either. Better stay focused on and head for the exit. Okie dokie. Oh, this is temporary recovery room. This is our room. Look at that. Look, we drew hearts and stars. My own little hideout after every sleep. Well, if you could call it that. I wanted a nameplate. Nobody listened. The tragic life of a special patient. Yeah, nobody listens. Do they? Big old meanies. Energy. When Ealish runs or dodges enemies, she consumes energy. Her energy level is shown as a yellow bar in the bottom left corner of the screen. Yep, right there. When her energy runs out, Ealish will need a few seconds to recover before she can run again. And we've already determined that. Now, if you do the spacebar dodge, you can see her energy level goes down really fast. So you kind of be careful. But in this, you don't have to really worry about it too much. It looks like no one's there. No. Oh, there's the exit. Ah! Whoa, geez. A little warning would be nice. Wait, zombies? Real ones? But they're only in movies. And well, on the surface. On the surface? How does she know that they're on the surface? Well, I guess she knows more than we do, right? Okay, hold on. They left me here? With zombies? What? I don't even know what's worse. The fact that they're here or that they left me with them. Alright, stay calm. Just walking out is a bad idea. They're definitely not here for a hug. Well, how do you know that? They might be here for a hug. And I am definitely not ready for this. In every possible way. I can't just go out there bare-bottomed. Oh wow, actually my butt looks great. But nope. Way too valuable to let zombies take a bite. First things first, safety. I need to get back to my hideout and gear up. See? I mean, come on. This is awesome. Alright, let's... I'm going to do it in this version. I'm going to do it in this playthrough. Okay, there's no way I'm going to outlight this. Wait, my corpse is going to roam the lab with a bare butt? Nope. First, I'm finding my stuff. That is awesome. I didn't touch the lever the first playthrough. That is fucking badass, dude. So yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't touch the keypad. You'd come over and touch the keypad and she'll say, oh, I need a key card. And the key card's over there on the table. Sorry, my bad. All right, so now we're in the control room. So we look around. Eva. Audio recording. Monologue. Today's Sophia told me we won't last much longer, that we need to start thinking about leaving. But how can I leave without you? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. I keep thinking about what I'll say when you wake up. But if this keeps going, if too much time passes, what if you don't even recognize yourself anymore? I hope you're having sweet dreams, my dear girl. Mom? What did she mean? Oh no. I don't know. I'm actually guessing that she was in that incubator longer than what the game is currently revealing. Alicia's entry, age 9, number 4, the warm embrace of the incubator. Today they put me back in the incubator. It's warm and quiet there, like I'm underwater. The liquid around me feels like a hug, and the tiny bubbles tickle my skin. It's nice, almost like swimming in a pool. When I'm there, I close my eyes and imagine us all celebrating together once the virus is gone. Yes, virus. Zombies, viruses, so forth and so on. Yes, sirree, Bob. Alright, so I didn't do it in the other game. I did it. If you run back to the room, I think she'll say, you know what, let's just do it. We're playing it as is, right? We don't know nothing, right? Let's just pretend. So let's run back to our room. She says we need to go here. Locked. I need to find a way to open it. If I remember correctly, there should be a panel in the control room that operates these doors. Locked. Okay, so it's the same dialogue for both doors. So yeah, like I said, I should have touched the keypad before I got the key card, because there's dialogue. So, truth be told, I have absolutely no idea what the combination of these buttons are, because I actually did it by accident. But you gotta touch them and get them to go in a certain... Okay. Yeah, wow. Alright, that should have worked. Just push the buttons, flip the levers, and hope for the best. I wasn't even paying attention to what I just did, so hopefully you'll be able to follow that. She breathes again. I don't understand why she breathes so heavy, but that's all right. Here we go. So this is her room. So we'll go ahead and check out the drawer. Locked. What? Oh, Ealish, great job. You put the key in the box yourself, remember? Now I have to open it first, and for that, I need to find all the cylinders. Why do I always make things harder for myself? I don't know. Why do you make things harder for yourself? Oh, a bed. Oh, so tempting. But no, not time to lounge around. But a tiny break wouldn't hurt, right? Okay. Okay, we'll do an empty slot. There we go. Boom. My box. It's still here. That means no one took it. Inside are my shield and the key to my armor. everything would be fine. But of course, I made things difficult for myself. Why did I even take it apart and hide the cylinders? All right, don't panic. I already have 1 cylinder, just need to find 3 more. If I remember correctly, I had some drawings with hints somewhere in my room. I need to find them, or I'll never remember where I put those cylinders. So yeah, I still don't know where she got the first cylinder from, because when we were in the room and we looked in our backpack, all we had was our... Oh wait, was it a... Well, maybe we did, I don't know. Anyway, we have 1. She said it. So here on the table, childhood drawing 3. Okay. Ooh, look at here. What's that? Wait a second. Is that Mr. Monkey? I remember hiding him once. But, that's odd. Where exactly did I hide him? And how on earth did he end up here? It's a pretty fancy monkey boy. Mr. Monkey, how did you get here? I don't know. Ealish, maybe you forgot about me, so I decided to come find you instead. Yes, Ealish. You've been stuck in that incubator for way too long. Lost your marbles completely. Talking to stuffed toys now. It's a treasure map. Today I figured out a way to remember where I've been. If I hide my toys, I could find them later and know I've already been there. It's like making marks on a map, except my map is the lab, and it's fun too, like a treasure hunt. I wonder if anyone else will find my toys. I hope not. It's my secret. My precious. Childhood drawing number 2. 2 shelves. The vase and a clock. Okay, remember that. This is an incubator, and it shows a cylinder with an arrow pointing to it. So I guess we're gonna have to go back to that. All right. Which we are. We do. And this is the bathroom. Nothing's... You can't interact with anything. But you do need the stick. The shower. Bathroom. All that good jazz, right? So now we'll take off. Go check out this room here. Drawings on the wall. Fire extinguishers, coffee machine. Valves and pipes. There's a note. For great purpose. Today, for the first time, I explained Ealish's role to her. Her face lit up. She took it as though it were her grand destiny. I expected tears or fear, but instead she said, "If this will help you and others, I'm not afraid." Dear God, what are we doing to this child? I don't know. I'm not privy to that information yet. So, right off the bat, you come over here, and I missed this the first time I actually came back and found it. But see, there's the symbol of the dog. If you scroll like this, there's the password right there. Because I was so focused on the E, and I was reading this, I wasn't even paying attention to the computer. But because this is why I got distracted. It said responsible staff member. And I was like, wait, is there a file for an unresponsible staff member? General indicators. Body temp 37. Heart rate 85. Brain activity. Alpha waves are elevated. The subject is likely experiencing vivid dreams. Yeah. Breathing steady. No abnormalities. That's, well, maybe in the incubator, but we definitely have some breathing problems. And they got all their monitors and the brain search system. They monitoring my brain. So then if you come over here to the wall, there's the poster. wrong screen. Right there. So there's the poster, the first poster you get. Whisper of the Sun. And then here's the shelving unit with the clock and the vase. Come up and grab the cylinder. Now there's a bathroom in here as well. Come in here, look around. I was joking around about the mirror in the other episode. Alright, so first and foremost, we got the code for the locker. So we gotta go, because we have to go back here for the incubator room and the locker. So you come in here. The drawing said it's up top. You use the stick to push it. Bam. Then you come over this room. And we'll open up the locker. Nine, 4, 2, 8. Oh, look at, we got another toy. Beep, beep. Well, look at there. So, wow. The cylinder's in there. And we had to push some buttons. How you figure this out is you go find her drawing, and she has down here red, black, green, blue. And then if you look, she's shaded different objects. So the number, you count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the code would be 5. Black is 3, so it's 5, 3. Green 2, blue 2. So it's 5, 3, 2, 2. So you come up here. And then bam. Ha! Nailed it. Now let's go find my things. Alright, let's go. Let's run. Go, go, go. I'm getting hungry. And if you've watched any of my videos, you know that I'm always wanting to eat. My oven didn't go up. My oven did sound. Alright, so you just put the cylinders in here. Alright, so now the hint is on top of the box. Alright, so you have the dragon. The dragon is looking at the sword. The knight is holding a shield. And the knight is hiding behind the shield. Because that's not the knight fighting the dragon. So that's the code for that. Here it is, my trusty shield. Darkness shall not defeat me now. You shall blind my enemies and guide me forward. Can zombies even be blinded? Maybe they just blink and keep going. Oh well, at least I won't walk into a wall. Ugh. That doesn't sound as cool as I hope. Oh, there it is, the key to my armor. Now I just need to grab it from the locker. Hope it still fits. All right, there we go. So we got a flashlight. Oh, I had that. I thought I had it down pat. Oh, we have to equip it first, silly. There we go. Super cool, man. We got a flashlight. So, yep. So now we're not going to need the towel anymore. Use the key. My armor. I remember it used to fit me perfectly, and now I could barely squeeze into it. Feels so short and tight. Well, no matter what, it's still mine, and I'll wear it. So the containers. A wardrobe acts as a type of container that can be used for temporary storage of items and equipment. Along your journey, you will come across various containers, such as wardrobes or crates. These can be used to store unneeded items and retrieve them later. However, it's best to keep your belongings in containers located in the shelter to avoid losing track of them. Yeah. We have... Oh, space. So use spacebar to move it from the wardrobe to your inventory. So now... So there. Now she's dressed for success, man. All right. I need to remember, where did I put my sword? I can't recall at all, but it has to be somewhere in the room. I need to look around carefully. Maybe I hid it in some secret spot. All right, well, let's look around for some clues. All right, checking. Of course not. Here. Great, just great. Hide it so well, I'm now searching like an idiot. All right, come on. Nope, not here. Damn it. Where did I hide it? Couldn't have just lost it. Oh, there it is, under the mattress this whole time. How can I forget? Good thing I hid it. I knew my sword might come in handy if something happened. But I'd rather it just stayed a fairy tale sword. All right, I think I'm ready. Maybe. I mean, I'm not sure. Damn, what do I do? Wait for help? But who would come? What if no one's left? What if they're all turned into zombies? I don't even want to think about it. So we got it equipped. Again, you have to equip it. There's no auto equip. Q brings the knife out. F is flashlight, so you can have both at the same time. All right, here we go. Oh, nope, going the wrong way. That's it. It's time to fight us some zombies. You ready? Here we go. All right. Okay. Here goes nothing. I hope that lever works, but honestly, I'm not even sure I want it to work. This feels weird. On one hand, I'm ready. I've gathered everything. Psyched myself up. On the other hand, opening this door means stepping into the unknown and putting my life on the line. I can't just die here. I won't let that happen. But I thought I was ready. I have to be ready. Otherwise, what was the point of all this? I don't know. All right. Enough thinking. Do or run. Right. I choose do. Most importantly, don't let anything bite my butt. It's priceless. Ealish has only a kitchen knife for self-defense. To use it, open the inventory and equip the knife. Well, we skipped that. We already went right to that. In the game, press Q to draw or sheath your weapon. When holding the knife, attack enemies by pressing the left mouse button, pressing life, repeating, trigger or combo attack. Good job. But be careful, the knife is a melee weapon. You'll have to get very close to land a hit, which puts Ealish at serious risk. Choose your attack distance wisely. Combo attacks allow for quick enemy takedowns, but leave Ealish vulnerable. If you stay quiet, you might be able to catch enemies off guard. and swiftly eliminate them. When Ealish dodges enemies space and attacks left mouse button, she consumes energy. Right here. She is fragile and not very resilient, so reckless attacks and dodging can quickly drain her stamina, leaving her vulnerable. Fight wisely and plan your moves carefully. Okie dokie. Here we go. Well, this guy is just... This time he's not turned around. So we'll just do it that way. This time. Easy enough. David. Audio recording. Duty. Day 128 in the complex. 128 days with these walking dead. Today, 2 of them made it up here. Used the elevator to reach the incubator floor. Wow. These are some smart zombies. Reminds me, you know, like in the Killing Antidote, the zombies, they actually pick up weapons and throw them at you and use them. Which is really messed up, to be honest with you. Looked like personnel from level 1. How the hell did they even get to this far? They don't think. They don't plan. They just move. Either way, Mark and I took care of them. The threat is neutralized. The watch continues. We're still guarding our sleeping princess. That must be me. I must be the princess. Huh. Okay, so real quick, I want to look at something. Hold on. Where is it at? Plush toys found, 2 of 3. Yeah, there's a third one. We might. All right, anyway. Ealish can move almost silently. If she crouches, press C. This also allows her to hide behind objects from enemies. Use this ability to catch enemies off guard and perform a safe combo attack. Right on. Yarr. Alright, let's try a sneaky stealth approach. Ooh. Wait, what? Chocolate. Chocolate! Oh, how I've missed you. 4 years without sweets. This is the cruelest trial of my life. I absolutely deserve this chocolate bar. Alright, well, we'll get the chocolate bar after we kill this guy here. So when you're crouched, the camera doesn't like come up, like the camera stays crouched as you just saw. So it's just like, I must have never found that other plush doll. Even if you can, I don't even know if you can, but you should be able to, right? Come on. During her journey, Ealish can find various food items, chocolate bars, canned foods, and other supplies. These will help restore her strength and partially replenish her health. She can also find medical supplies, band-aids, bandages, and similar items. These will help her recover faster and restore her health. All right, cool. She cannot. So squatting is just a slow and steady. In case she can't like fast squat, run, or anything.
Can't do that.
I can't. Wait, she talked. What?
Can't. Can't do that.
She talked. What? She didn't talk through the rest of the game? So space is to jump over the... That takes care of them. So I wonder... Maybe I should have been using the flashlight to find... Because I don't know what if... Yeah. Dispute over the elevator. Eve, we need to shut down the elevator. The zombies, they keep getting in through... Again, it's too dangerous. Bart, but if we do that, we'll just make supply runs even harder for ourselves. Moving around will be a nightmare. Sophia, I know, Mark, but we don't have a choice. As long as the elevator's running, we're putting not just our own lives at risk, but Alicia's too. If we fail to hold them back next time, if they reach the incubator. Sophia, I don't even want to think about what happens if the backup power fails. The incubator doors will just open, and she'll be completely exposed to the virus. Well, we're already exposed to the virus, so... Mark, yeah, you're right. No matter how much harder this makes things for us, I won't let those things hurt Ealish. Shut it down. Children's white plaster. Okay. Alright. So there's another plush toy somewhere. Whoa, we did it. Well, you finished the demo, and I still have to deal with those walking nightmares. Thanks for sticking with me. Hope you enjoyed it, because things are only going to get harder and maybe scarier. So add the game to your wish list. I need all the support I can get. Right on. Alright, where was there was some more dialogue somewhere. Hold on. So we must have missed something somewhere. Oh, here's some. The beginning of my diary. Hi, diary. This is my very first entry. Today, Aunt Eve told me that I should write here about what I think, how I feel, what I did, and what I want to do. Sounds fun. She also said that she will have a diary too, and so will everyone else. That's so exciting. Now we'll all have our own stories to write. I can't wait to start. Okay. I think this is it. What? Why isn't it working? No power. But why? Oh no, don't tell me I have to go in the basement. The dark, scary, cold basement. Alright. I'm exaggerating. It's actually bright, warm and dry, and full of zombies. Ah, no way. Sure. Alright, well, yeah. So that completes the demo. It's, it's short and sweet. It's pretty fun. Again, I really enjoyed doing it, so I played it twice. I think I'm gonna go and see if I can find the last plush toy, if there is one in the demo. I certainly would like to try to find it, but if not, it's okay. Because when the game comes out, we are going to buy it. Unless the developer is cool enough to say, hey, Dalkiel, you wanna you want to try some more of this. But otherwise, I will. I like supporting games that I love to play and I really enjoy playing. And the games that I have on my channel, I really love playing and I enjoy them. So I invest money into the game or subscribe to their Patreon page or the what's the other one? And I don't mind because again, it's for a good reason and I enjoy doing it. So for now, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching and tune in to see what comes next for this game. So real quick, I found it. So when we first came in here, it's dark. Okay. You don't, you know, if you're really not looking, you really won't see it. But with the flashlight, you can. Look at there. There it is. Under the table. There we go. So now we found all of them. There we go. 3 of 3. So yep, there you go. That is everything that the demo has to offer. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had fun. And go check it out and play it for yourself. It's a lot of fun. So until next time, have a good night.
I love you. Bye-bye.